Hello everyone, welcome to Heartypedia channel. Are you here to find out about testosterone? Why you should have a higher testosterone level? What are the foods I should not eat to avoid a low testosterone level? In this video we are going to talk about the foods that you should not eat to avoid a low testosterone level. So, watch the video until the last food because it's one of the important foods that we need to avoid. For those who do not know what testosterone is a male hormone that promotes sex drive, sperm production, and muscle growth. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so we can share with you top health tips regularly. So, let's get started with the foods you need to avoid. Number 1. Soy. Let's start with soy and soy products because this food is still controversial. Many people still believe that soy does not lower testosterone levels, rather it enhances it. But, do these people have any solid evidence? I don't think so. And what evidence do I have? Let's discuss. Research has shown us that soy products, or any other familiar food containing a large amount of phytoestrogen, its structure is identical to the estrogen hormone present in humans. Just like the male hormone testosterone, the female hormone is called estrogen and plays a role in the development of the sexual drive in women. If you eat too much soy, it means you are allowing more estrogen in you. Higher estrogen quantity in men means their testosterone has lowered, which is not good but fatal for men. According to a study, some men consumed soy products for 14 days and shown lower testosterone levels than the ones who did not consume the soy products. However, as I said earlier, this is a controversial food and the research is still ongoing for more concrete evidence. But I recommend you eat soy in moderation if you cannot just avoid it at all. Number 2. Mint. Mint might be one of your favorite food to use in meals or as a mint tea. But if you are worried about low testosterone levels, you will have to abandon that food. When I say abandon the mint, it does not only mean you should stop eating it in food or tea. You will have to avoid all the medicines, toothpaste, soaps, shampoos, and any other derivatives. But what makes this food so harmful? It can cause you to avoid so many things. Different studies conducted at different times have proven that mint is linked with low testosterone levels. According to a study in which a woman was suffering from a condition, she had too much facial hair because of high testosterone and androgen levels. Using mint not only helps lower these hormones but controls the facial condition too. Similarly, tests conducted on rats also shows low testosterone when they were given mint as food. But as a man, lowering your hormones is not the goal. So to keep your hormones up, you need to avoid this food. If you buy anything edible or skin product from the market, read the labels carefully to make sure it does not contain mint in it. Number 3. Processed foods. Every food that comes in fancy and shiny packing does not usually as good from the inside as it is from the outside. However, if you have 2 bread pieces a day, it won't hurt you, but consuming too much processed food is going to be bad for your testosterone levels. Let's fact check why processed food can be the reason for low Ts. The secret lies in the presence of trans fats found in the processed food, also known as partially hydrogenated oils. These trans fats are extremely harmful to your health and the reason behind low testosterone. That was the reason Food and Drug Administration banned trans fat to be added to the processed food. But up to this day, you can still find some amount of artificial trans fat in processed foods. The processed foods are not only the cause of low testosterone, but they can be the cause of diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and many other conditions. Whenever you go to the market, keep your focus on buying fresh or raw products instead of going for the processed ones. Number 4. Sugar. You must have heard hundreds of times that sugar is not good for your health, but the fact that it can lower your testosterone is still new to us. The sad fact is that despite all the negative aspects of sugar, it is the most used food throughout the world. Sugar causing obesity or diabetes makes sense. But how in the world can it affect our testosterone levels? Low hormones are linked with other conditions that sugar cause. Sugar can cause many negative effects on your body. Inflammation and belly fat are 2 of those conditions. Many males were assigned to drink sweets for many days, and results were as expected, low testosterone. So, you need to avoid sugar or any sugar product at any cost, especially if you lead a sedentary lifestyle. If you are active throughout the day, then you can consume a little amount of sugar and try to have that sugar through fruits. However, my opinion is to just try to avoid it if you can for the sake of your health. Number 5. Vegetable oils. Vegetables are always considered the best and healthy food. The same is the case with vegetable oils. Who would have thought vegetable oil can have drastic effects on our health? No one would have expected that. But what is the reason for such a negative impression of vegetable oils? The main micronutrients of vegetable oil, known as monosaturated fats and polyunsaturated fats, were always termed as good fats. But recent studies have exposed the fact that these fats can lower our testosterone levels. A study was conducted in 2019 on men with failed testes condition. They observed that the high content of vegetable oils in the meal was the cause behind the failure of sperm production and low testosterone hormones. So, a high-fat diet like the keto diet is not recommended, especially in men with low testosterone levels. You need to avoid the vegetable oil like the soybean, sunflower, olive, corn, canola, and some others that contain unsaturated fatty acids. You can have the vegetables, but not their oils. Number 6. Nuts. Just like the vegetable oil, nuts are also in the good foods of human food list. But again, newer studies are causing disappointments in certain foods, including nuts. But nuts are a good source of protein. How come it can lower testosterone levels? We have already discussed unsaturated fats, especially mono and polyunsaturated fats, earlier, and how they can lower the testosterone hormones. Well, nuts have those fats in abundance. But this is not the only concern. Nuts also boost substance presence in our body, known as hormone-binding globulin. Its function is to carry the testosterone hormone to different parts of the body. When there is too much of this globulin, the amount of free testosterone decreases rapidly. As a result, you have less functioning testosterone hormone in your body, causing low sex drive or production of sperm. There are some other studies, but all of them are old and not deep enough. Number 7. Alcohol. For the beer, wine, or other alcohol lovers, you may not have expected this one, and probably will be hard to get rid of. But it is a certain fact that alcohol is causing a drop in your testosterone hormone levels. And at a certain point, if you do not quit or limit it to a small amount, you will have to face drastic results. Alcohol can cause to hinder the enzymes that help in the production of testosterone hormone. According to a study, when some men took some amount of ethanol, they dropped their hormones significantly in 3 days. After continuing this experiment for 3 days, those men had the lowest testosterone levels, just like the addictive drinkers. The weird fact is that it causes an increase in testosterone hormones in women. So, alcohol is causing the reverse of what is good for your health. Just to be clear, a little amount of alcohol at some special events does not hurt. But excessive use of it does not only cause low hormones, but can also cause many other complications. Number 8. Licorice. And last but not least, let's talk about licorice, which is another cause of testosterone hormone drop. The majority of people love this food because of its amazing taste and great fragrance. It was also considered a healthy food until now. The scientific reason behind it is the presence of GLYCYRRHIZIC acid. The hurtful fact is this acid is the reason for the great taste of this food, but it is also the same factor that is causing the drop in testosterone levels. It does the same as alcohol. It does not allow the enzyme which is responsible for hormone production to work properly. So less production causes the drop of testosterone hormones. Anyways, the studies that were done on licorice are pretty old now, and not even one of the studies is conducted on humans. But why take a risk? You should not. Luckily, that food is not that commonly used and not easily available either. So, quitting this food should not be a problem. However, some people just love this food too much and will find it anywhere. You guys can just replace it with other sweet products that you will love equally. Alright guys, let's finish the video with this. We hope you find it interesting and informative. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos of health tips and much more. Check out this playlist of Heartypedia channel, so stay tuned until we show up with the next video. See you.